She lying low. Welcome, guys. Welcome back to Point Blank with Genevieve. It's been a while. I've been so busy. I've been all over the place with the release of this debut album, Don't Throw Your Pearls to the Pigs, which is out on all streaming platforms. You can check it out. We have so many visuals that we are in the process of releasing. But yeah, we've got Young and Vain next that we shot in Las Vegas, Palm Springs. I think a couple of other locations as well, a Joshua Tree. So yeah, one of my favorite music videos dropping real soon. But if you have not seen Who's That Girl that I shot with a lowrider in Los Angeles, do go check it out. But yeah, I am back here today. Nice to see you guys. And I just want to tap in with you, really. Something real simple. I've just made some notes, things I want to talk about, season that I'm in. I wanted to call it It's a Beautiful Place. And it's just where I am now. So I'm just going to share some thoughts with you guys. So where do I even begin? So if you are a person and you have noticed your whole life that you feel different to everyone else. So the gossip, people catching up with TV shows, the next big thing, something within you doesn't sit right. It never fulfills you. You always think there's something lacking in these conversations. Your mind is, there's a bigger picture, there's a bigger destination. Everybody else's mind is the next episode. Have you seen it? Gotta watch it. There's never that the people around you seeing further, but you're always the one that is. And that's why you just don't fit in, because you're not catching up with the things that they're catching up on. And I know that there's people watching that feel that way. And the points I'm going to address, all of this is going to push you to this place called the beautiful place, which is where I am right now. So you will notice, you feel deep inside that you have a calling, that there's something outside calling you. It's not your friends, it's not the people around you. There's something calling you, something bigger. And you will have desires and things you want to talk about within yourself. There's like this voice telling you, you need to speak about these things. If you don't speak about them, it's going to crush you. This is what's going to ultimately suffocate you if you don't speak about these things. But you know within yourself that if your friend group or the people you're around dare hear your opinion, you might lose them. So have you ever gone through life and you're sort of just hanging around with people, you're sort of just in circles, but you know if I come out and speak about these things, I'm going to lose everyone. But that voice is still calling you, step away. But you've not known how to actually speak about the things you want to, the things you care about, in fear of losing the people around you. And maybe that's because you don't know how to support yourself yet. You don't know how to be independent alone yet. Do you remember that season? Because you might be in that season right now. I'm not there anymore, but I remember those days when I could hear the pressure of there's things I wanted to address. There's opinions and views I had that I knew was just way too strong for the average person around me, because I would observe and listen to what they're talking about. And it was just about keeping up with the Kardashians. Do you know what I mean? Something simple like that. And my mind was going just a million miles an hour, processing just multiple things on a different level that I knew the people around me, they just weren't capable of processing that. And I had to just start saying to myself, I feel really small in this group, staying around. I just feel like I constantly have to dim my light for them and the people around me. And back then I didn't know how to get myself to a place of being around bigger thinkers, people that thought like me, people that had critical thinking like me. Do you know? So this is where the separation starts. You now start to tell yourself, you know what? I need to separate myself because this is killing me. I can't stay around anymore. I need to separate myself. This is when people start to think that you're weird because you isolate yourself, because you don't show up as much anymore. You're not in conversations as much anymore. They might even gaslight you with things. You think you're better than us now. Once again, this is all pushing you down a very narrow tunnel to what I would call is the beautiful place. So you lose friends and you start to see friends and family as just people, not necessarily an attachment to you. So we're born through family, but as we go through life, there is love and then there's unconditional love. And there are people in this life that you might have been very close to at some point, but as the years go on, the love becomes conditional. If you don't adhere to what I say, you don't get this or you don't get that. And so you find yourself in a bit of a box, whether that's friends or family members. You look at them as the closest people to you, like they're your blood. But as you go through life, once you can see the beautiful place and that's the best thing for you, which is what we're going to get to, I started to see friends and family as just human beings and not necessarily a direct attachment to them. Especially when you experience conditional love with restrictions, that I have to dim my light, act a certain way in order for you to accept me, which pushes me even further into a direction of, this is still killing me because I can hear that voice within me telling me you were made for greatness. You were made to speak about these issues. Whatever bothers you, that is often your calling. The thing you really want to speak out about, that's how you know what you were designed to talk about and designed to be in this life. That's how you find your purpose. So there's issues that you want to talk about, but you know that if you did, you would lose everyone. And so this is how you begin to completely walk away from everything you've ever known to see where it would lead you, because it's just absolutely suffocating you. You can't pretend anymore. That's what this is all about. It's all fun and games till you got to get serious with yourself, your health, and your destination. So, you will also start to see and hear things the average person doesn't. Most people don't just have dreams. Some people have prophetic dreams of events that are going to happen, and you dream it before it happens. So that's no coincidence. There is something in charge of that direction and timeline of things. Because how can nothing tell you that something's going to happen? There has to be a brain and a knowing and a knowledge that tells your brain to perceive that something's going to happen. So it's like knowledge against knowledge, brain against brain. It takes a brain to tell a brain, because a brain needs to know how a brain works in order to put that information in your brain to tell you what's coming. And then you dream it. But in this season, not everybody dreams. So this is pushing you to the beautiful place where you find yourself, where you come from, your creator, and where you're going and why you were created and why you're here. This is what I believe. This is where the destination I've arrived to. Just about arriving. Could say arrived. So you might start seeing into the spiritual realm. So you hear people see angels, people see demons. So angels for your protection, demons for your harm. And so let me keep it real simple. You start to see things and you start to question for yourself, well, there's got to be more. You've got the physical people in your life, in this carnal reality, talking about what they're talking, doing what they're doing, but you're feeling empty, which is why you're at the isolation. You're at the withdrawal period now. You're withdrawing yourself from all of this because you're being revealed more. More is being revealed to you. Your friends are not seeing angels and demons. Your friends are not getting dreams, but you are. So when that happens to you in a circle of friends or family, you have been called to speak out about these things. You can't hide it. Like, the spiritual realm will keep tugging at you as to say, we need you to represent us, because the more people knew that everything in this carnal realm comes from the spiritual realm first, the less you will take this life seriously. The less you will be able to navigate against toxic people and potentially believe that they are being influenced by these demonic spirits to stop you in what? To stop you in your calling. But if you're just catching up with the Kardashians, watching Love Island, watching EastEnders, or wherever you're from all around the world, what you're watching, your attention is clogged. You're not living at the heightened version of yourself, what you could be. And that's why the spiritual realm is not grabbing your attention. You know, it's not grabbing your attention because you're too occupied. You can't be used for greatness because you're just doom scrolling, you know. But often these types of people will be called for separation because they are showing some signs of, listen, I'm getting sick of basic conversations, and because I've positioned myself of wanting more, I feel like these divine things have been revealed to me, because it's like I could be trusted, but you still go through training when these things are revealed to you, and the training is the separation part now to get you to the beautiful place. So I would say that is my creator getting my attention. So I believe God is a spirit, and so he reveals things in the spirit. The only time he could reveal it to me in the physical is if God came down. But so I see God reveal things to me in the spirit. I see things in the dreams. I see things in people. I see their motives. Sometimes God would reveal what their true thoughts are about me. And there's just a way that he does that. And all of this is he reveals the truth about the carnal reality, the perishable. So he's now pulling you closer to something that's eternal. Your destination, your goal, your purpose, that's eternal, not friends and family. They come and go. There are billions of people in this world that want to be your friend. There are also billions that don't. So you have to forget about your younger years. Those people are not your friends. They are like stones in the way. Stones. You just gotta, you walk over it. It's not forever. It's just the starting point of laying a massive pavement that you're gonna walk. But they aren't the be and end all. And that's the point, is to not get caught up with that. So I'm just going to finish this off. So all of this is to push you to the beautiful place where you are now, where you feel, so this is the beautiful place, which is where I am now. I feel away from everything. Every distraction, I have power over it. I'm in a position where if I'm not happy, I can remove myself. If I don't want to see you, I won't see you. If I don't want to respond to your message because it affects my well-being, I won't respond to your message. I'm not sitting here waiting for you to follow me. I'm already taking the lead. Where I believe, I need to go. I'm already speaking about the things I believe in, even if it means I lose you, even if it means I'm hated. That's why we've got Point Blank with Genevieve podcast. That's why I just dropped a debut album addressing narcissistic abuse. Love it or hate it. I'm not here to please anybody. I am here to find the people that love me, that care about me, the people that want to go all the way to the top of me. Because I believe I was born to be a leader, and that's why I never fitted in. I was not born to be liked or approved by my family. I just see them as mere human beings, separate to myself. Because when I die, we don't die together, we die at different times. In the next life, we don't stand together. I'm judged alone. And as much as you love and cherish these people, they don't serve a lifetime purpose in your end destination. You have to walk away from your hometown to see what's out there. And so recently what I've been doing in this beautiful place that I'm in is I've been traveling a lot. and I've been meeting people from all around the world, successful people, rich people, people that have money to change the world. And most of my life, I've spent my life around people that have nothing, people that have little. And those years, I served a lot. I did a lot of serving. I always laid my life down. I always became less so everybody else could become more. I always carried the burden of everybody else. I was always the person carrying everybody's burdens. You could always come to me. You could always talk to me. But during those seasons, nobody was there for me. I carried my own stuff on my back, felt the weight of it all. How can I tell you what I'm going through when your life is in a million pieces? And so now I've just come to a place of being tired of carrying everyone's burdens. And it's the conditional love thing, right? In order for them to love me, whoever this is, and they know who they are, I have to minimize myself. So I can't maybe dress the way I want to dress, scrub up well the way I want to do, because that offends you. Because you don't take care of yourself like that. But in order for me to keep a friendship with you, I can't show myself as too glam, because you portray that as I love myself too much. So do you see the manipulation and the mind games of why you have to leave these seasons to get yourself to the beautiful place? The beautiful place is when you are the closest to yourself than you've ever been before. I've never known myself the way I know myself right now. I got myself to where I am today. Yes, there's people that have been along the way, but everything they've done along the way has been manipulation of trying to get me back to the smaller version of myself. And what I noticed is when I said no to that, I lost it all. I lost the love, which was really no love at all. So right now, I can say there's a handful of people, apart from the people that support my music and who are there in my DMs telling me, I love your music, I love your podcast. These are all outside people that have never met me, never known me. These are friendships that I've made as I've traveled. These are random people across the globe that support me in my DMs. But the people that were once close to me are haters, are jealous. They speak death, they speak negativity. They tell you that you will never reach where you're going. How silly is that? So I'm in a place where I'm just in control of who I am and nothing could take that away from me. And that's the strongest place and that's the best place you need to be. You're in control of every aspect of your life. You can go anywhere you want to go in this massive world next week. You can do it. Nothing's stopping you. And you know what's the strongest thing about this beautiful place? People will look back at the way they've treated you, especially when you've never responded. The power of your life and the way you hold yourself together and the way you say nothing is what shuts them up. You don't have to speak to be powerful. That was never my strength that I did. I would always not speak. I would always be silent. Let time do the talking. Let my success show you who I am. And what God has done for me is God validates me without me having to say a thing. God validates me through outside people telling those people who I am. And that's what He'll do for you. You've just got to keep your mouth shut. Keep chasing your dreams. Keep chasing your goal to get to the beautiful place where there's no toxic people around you. I'm telling you, it's the most powerful position you could ever be in. When people just look at you and they're confused, they're baffled. They're baffled as to the fact that you're sat here in your right mind, you've got no worries, you've got nothing to stress about, you could go anywhere in the world tomorrow. You've got people offering you deals, you're going places. And what are they doing? In the same position from where they hated you from. And that's the point of getting to the beautiful place. It's not about being loud. It's not about talking or doing the most. It's about doing the least and looking into the spiritual realm of what's really happening. Get quiet. Get quiet with yourself. And if you need to pay to get out of where you are, to have freedom of mind, then do that. Because I've done that too. I've always paid my way to be in a place where I can have peace and think straight. So I just want to encourage you all. This is Genevieve Unseen. My music's out on all streaming platforms. I'm working on album 2. But yeah, I'm in that beautiful place and it's the happiest I've ever been, strongest I've ever been. And yeah, lost it all. I can count on one hand people that are truly there for me. And that's not people supporting my music. People supporting my music are constantly in my DMs, constantly supporting me. But people that have known me, I'm telling you now, you'll be down to about 5 people. By the time you get to the beautiful place, you'll have about 5 people that see where you're going, want to go with you, want to make it with you, and they help you keep toxic people out your way. Speak to people. If there's nobody to speak to, find somebody to speak to. Find a professional to coach you. Right now, I was like, I want to get a coach. So I've got someone coaching me. Whilst I'm putting out this music. And that's the best thing I ever did. To have someone aboard that sees where you're going. Just leave everybody behind because it doesn't matter. They don't want to go with you anyway. They don't want to go with you because you offend them. You offend them and you are always a reflection of what they never chased, the goals they never chased. That's the only reason they hate you. Hate you by their actions and what they're doing. What they're saying to you comes across as hate, does not come across as support. It's because you are a reflection of the things they never did for themselves, which they could do. There's still time, but they don't want to. So be encouraged to get yourself to the beautiful place, and I'll tap in with you next time. Take care.